This is Four Guys in a Car review in the Prius C.
So this car is the newest, smallest, and lightest member of the Prius hybrid family, and to boot, it's also the cheapest hybrid in the country. Undercuts Honda Insight by about $1,000.
So this car, I guess, has incredible fuel economy, primarily due to its size and weight reduction. They've shaved 500 pounds off the normal Prius. I'm guessing a lot of headroom was shaved out of the rear of the original Prius. But it has a slightly smaller gas engine and slightly smaller batteries, but due to the lighter weight, that's okay. You still get a decent amount of range out of it.
We mentioned that it's the least expensive car hybrid in the country, but it's $20,950, and if you load it up with navigation and these funky sort of leather seats and all that, it actually creeps up just near the $30,000 mark, which is pretty expensive, I think, for a hybrid.
Gets into Lexus CT territory.
Yeah. Well, the other thing it passes is, regular subcompacts like Fiesta, Fit, the new Chevy Sonic. All of those start in and around 15. So, you're already $5,000 up on a regular subcompact.
So that's the question, right? Is this small hybrid worth $5,000 more than an economical B-class car?
So Brian, if you can floor it, let's see what kind of juice this has with 4 people in it.
You ready?
No, he told you to floor it.
I'm pressing as hard as I can.
Okay, you know what? There are 4 people in this car. That actually wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think that
Actually, we have eco mode on too. If you disable that, it might actually do it a little quicker.
Yeah, well,
That'll open the 4-barrel carb on it.
Let's see how it handles.
In smaller cars like this, I actually prefer the CVT to a lot of the older 4 and 5-speed transmissions, because generally they have so few horsepower that when you're accelerating, there's these really, really jarring shifts between gears, and with the CVT, it's just sort of like a wave of power. It's not really much power, but
A wave of moderate power.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I find to be interesting with this car is that the gasoline engine actually won't rev past 4,500 RPM. So it's a little 4-cylinder, and it's obviously capable of maybe 7,000 RPM, but in order to get maximum efficiency, because you've got a lot of frictional loss at 7,000, they just keep it at 4, and they use the electric motors to give you the extra power when you need it. And I mean, these are just the really intelligent things that are starting to emerge with every new development of hybrid engine setups. I love the little sort of Nintendo stylized graphic in the center console that's showing you where the power is coming from, when you're getting electrical regeneration and all that. So obviously, comparing a car like this to something like a Ford Fiesta, I think they're pretty similar in terms of fuel economy, and I think this probably has better real world fuel economy. But I like Toyotas. It's made well. I think it looks pretty sharp, and I would pay the premium for something like this, because I think in the end the fuel economy is that much better.
I think for me, driving in the city all the time, this would do a lot better than a Fiesta or a Mazda 2 or any of the subcompacts. So I think at its base level, I'd say yes, but at $30,000, I'd have a hard time saying yes to that.